The hottest pop culture stories of the day. Like, we have some more details on Robert Redford's funerals. Plus, do I like Brooks Nader? This is Hot to Go. I'm Brittany.
I'm Kendall.
And I'm Mike.
We've got some details on Robert Redford's funeral. His wife had just posted that they have the funeral plans organized. We know that Robert Redford died on Tuesday at the age of 89. And it looks like they're confirming that they will be gathering in the Utah mountains for a low-key service to bid farewell to the beloved father and grandfather.
Sounds pretty fitting for him.
Yeah, no red carpets, no cameras, no Hollywood circus. The family requests privacy.
It checks out. I mean, we talked about this with him when he passed away. A lot of people found out either for the first time or reminded what he did with Sundance Film Festival, how he was a founder of it way back in the 80s as an avenue for people to get their creative works out there that maybe weren't going to be showcased. He was an advocate for animals, specifically for the environment. He won multiple awards, including the National Medal of Freedom from President Obama. So I think it's not surprising that he's like his family knows that he would have wanted something private. He would have wanted something in his beloved Utah in the mountains. Makes total sense.
Absolutely. And so hopefully, everyone will respect the privacy that the family is asking for, and we won't get any faraway shots. We don't need them. We know enough now. We've reported on it. We're good. We can go back, watch his movies. I've heard so many people go, have you seen this one? Have you seen this one? And I think the way to honor him, if that's something that intrigues you, is don't go to our awful regs that we go visit. Go watch his old movies or support Sundance Film Festival. I think those are two beautiful ways.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
You guys, I am shooketh. I am unwell. I watched Watch What's Happening live with Andy Cohen. And we had Brooks Nader on it.
Oh, Brooks Nader of the tour called I Am Not Going to Wear Any Clothes. Here's all the people I've made out with.
Love thy Nader.
Love thy Nader.
I think that's great kind of like way to live your life anyways. Love thy Nader. I'd say that to anybody walking by. That's the reality show that they've been doing the press tours over and spilling the secrets, hoping that lots of people watch, including going to the biggest wedding of the year. We had Brooks Nader making the rounds. And we've always really felt strongly that for some reason, Brooks Nader's been pushed on us, shoved down our throats to the point where we were like avoiding articles. We're like, this whole website today is all about Brooks Nader. Well, it happened, guys. I think there was a small moment where I like her.
No,
Mike and I have already thrown her out for garbage day twice.
Yeah, we've each individually thrown her out.
Like, you can't bring somebody back from the bottom of the garbage bin.
You didn't recycle her.
You'd be surprised at when I can go raccoon mode, what I can grab.
She's feral.
I am. I even have socks that say it. So here's the thing. Brooks Nader was on Watch What Happens Live. In this one, somebody in the audience asked her a question. You're going to hear this little voice. I'll kind of cue up when that little voice is. Her sister, Grace Ann Nader, don't worry, just one of the sisters, comments while this question's being asked. So I'll kind of cue up when that is because you can't really tell the difference between her and Brooks.
Okay.
Where she has a moment where she's forced to kind of be honest about the man juggling situation that we'd recently reported on about the U.S. Open. Or was it U.S. Open? Either way,
it was, yeah.
Yeah, U.S. Open.
Yeah. So here she is.
5 U.S. Open. Did Carlos and Yannick know about each other?
You were rumored to be dating both of them at the same time.
I mean, I would just say a lady never kisses and tells, especially twice. That's just not nice, especially not to her other boyfriend.
And that's the sister.
The sister chiming in.
Wait, I forgot the question, but
the question was, did the fellas know that you were dating both of them? Or were you dating both of them? Is that true?
I mean, dating is such a loose term, these days.
Right.
It's just, I don't know.
Well, you know what?
By the way, my only thing is guys do it all the time.
Yes,
so why can't I do it? I don't get it. I don't get it. They do it all the time. I don't get it.
Everyone's standing. Everyone's clapping. People are freaking out going, you're right.
Yes. Yes. Oh, the audience is standing. Yes. Hell yes. Hell yes to you. They do. Very good.
It was a likable moment.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, and she's talking about, did she say, like, she's talking about Jannik Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz. These are massive tennis players.
Yeah.
To be clear, they weren't just competing in the U.S. Open. They were in the finals of the U.S. Open against each other.
And she was there, and the joke was like, who is she there for?
1 and 2. Number 1 in the world, number 2 in the world.
And, like, to Brooke's point, if neither of them have defined the relationship, it's just a formal dating sitch. I don't know what the problem is. I mean, she has a type, I guess.
I think what, like, the funny of it all is that who they are. The number 1 and number 2 tennis players in the world. They're playing each other. She's at the U.S. Open. One magazine is reporting who she's there for. Her sister's saying she's with someone who rhymes with winger or whatever. They said it was like, oh, duh. And then all of a sudden, Sinner. And you're like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Winner, Sinner. But then the other sister's like, no, she's dating Carlos Alcaraz. Like, wait, you guys don't even know which player she's dating?
Two things can be true.
Two things can be true.
Apparently it was.
And then Brooks is like, no, I'm dating both of them.
And I think I would have come from a place of, oh, this is just a PR moment, had she not been so flustered. And you could kind of tell she was like, I don't want to answer this really. I don't want to give a moment. And like, it's probably true. She maybe went on a date with one or whatever. Yeah. And it, I'm sure there was one she favors or was actually with. But like, the way you could tell at first, she like kind of didn't want to answer. I was like,
oh, this is legit.
I think it is. Am I delusional? Maybe. But I was like, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. She's at an age and a time in her life where if she wants to date two people that happen to be competing with each other, that's fine.
That's the kind of acting you're going to get on Love Thy Nader. Enjoy the show.
Know.
God bless.
I wouldn't know. The one thing it didn't do would get me and like her enough that I'd watch Love Thy Nader.
No. What is that even on? Is it on Hulu?
No one knows. We'll never know.
No one cares enough.
No one.
I agree. This is a relatable moment in the way of like, never would I ever, because I'm never going to meet those people. But like, we all did that. I remember back in the day, before I met my hubs, I always was talking to at least 5 people. I never wanted to get attached to any of them. I was like, it's better if there's like 5 or 6 men in the running. It's never an attachment. It's always fun. I have someone to feed me every night.
It's the roster.
Yes.
And you have your roster set. And especially if I'm feeling needy, like you go to the roster instead of complaining to your sister every night.
Yeah. Hello. And like a girl's got to eat.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that.
Well, Brooks is eating well.
She's eating well. I do, though, look forward to the day. I still look forward to the day that we don't talk about these siblings.
Yeah.
Amen.
Oof.
Somebody we have to keep talking about because this is my favorite story of the day. It is not close. We almost had a different member on the current season of Dancing with the Stars because it sounds like, according to none other than our favorite
insiders,
Jordan Hudson was supposed to be one of the members of this current season's Dancing with the Stars. For those who don't know, Jordan Hudson, the 24-year-old girlfriend of Bill Belichick, arguably the greatest football coach of all time. He's in his 70s.
Is he 77?
I think I got to find exactly where.
For some reason, that like specific
73.
age. 70.
73.
I was way off.
73 years young.
49-year age gap for those keeping track at home, but I mean, who does that? She apparently was in talks and actually very far along, and just days before the announcement, they could not come to an agreement. Why? Because according to these same insiders, she did not want to be on the show just because she was Bill Belichick's girlfriend.
Oh, so like her other notable things, like
yes, she
losing Miss Connecticut
Maine.
or whatever.
Yeah, she wanted to control the narrative a little bit more. And you can't ask me about this, you can't ask me about that. Where does that sounds a little familiar.
Yeah.
And I remember she did that for one of Bill Belichick's interviews when he was talking about his new book, and they started asking about his relationship with Jordan Hudson. But just the idea that we were just days away from having Jordan Hudson join Dancing with the Stars, but she thought she was too big of a deal to be able to be just tied to Bill Belichick.
Well, we love a boundary queen.
I guess.
And this might, because they do play this game a lot with Dancing with the Stars where they're like, we try to get this person and it builds up for next year.
Mm.
And depending on which year, there is a lot of pull that some people have. Now, will Jordan Hudson, who is Bill Belichick's girlfriend's stock, go up in the next year? I don't foresee that. I feel like right now it's at its hottest. Eventually, we're going to be kind of like their old hat and we just know they're together. But I don't know, like who would have benefited more? Because that's a good get. Because we had Anna Delvey last year, which actually got me to watch some of it.
Yeah.
Anna Delvey.
And she goes, what are you going to take away from this experience? Nothing. Like, so I think it would have been a pretty big get for Dancing with the Stars. And it also would have been great for Jordan Hudson to, like, I don't know, normalize, like, I mean, being in people's living rooms and kind of showcasing her, like, fun side might have been great for her, too.
Yeah, I think it was a big mistake on her side to not do it.
Definitely.
Like, this definitely could have helped her.
Yeah, I think so.
More than it would have done anything for them. Yes, I mean, you're right, Brittany. It would have gotten a lot of like, wait, huh? How do I know that name? Oh my God, are they going to talk about Bill Belichick? Are we going to see him in the audience?
Yeah.
I got to see
Bill
this girl.
showing up.
Like, what does she really look like in real life?
Can he stay up that late?
Never mind.
Yep. Stop there.
Yeah, so I think this was a bad move on her part.
In my defense, can I stay up that late? And I can't. No, I don't. I think this was dumb of Jordan Hudson. I also don't think she's watched the show that much because it's not like they're a gotcha kind of show.
No.
But there would have been some references because it is cheeky, all right? Like they have some like little cheeky moments and maybe she would have done like a dance that involved
football.
I don't know. Yeah,
Rings.
exactly. Yeah, like whatever
Patriots.
team. Yeah, that team.
I don't know.
The team he coached.
Apparently, the one person who benefited from it, though, was Fifth Harmony star Lauren Uregwe, because she's the one who actually took the spot that was supposed to go to Jordan Hudson, which is why we heard no rumors about Lauren joining the cast until just before they got the announcement, because she apparently is the one. And I guess in addition to just controlling the narrative, she wanted to control who she was teamed up with, this being Jordan Hudson, wanted to control who her dance partner was, some of the different songs and routines that they'd be doing. Again, following along the narrative we heard about her in the past.
She's a little difficult.
That was for both of them. Because it was for the Fifth Harmony person and Hudson thought she was worth it.
That would
Thought she was
explain
worth
why, what's her name, Lauren? That would explain why Lauren's PR photos didn't have her with
You're
anybody.
right. I totally forgot about that.
It was so weird.
Kendall.
It was like, why does everyone else have their partner and she's like in a cocktail glass?
They're like,
Nailed it.
we just had this glass available. I forgot about that because you asked that day.
Thank you.
Way to connect the dots. That's great.
She's a sleuth. I am Nancy Drew. There
I
will be
always
no
thought
follow-up
so.
questions.
I thought so.
Jordan Hudson. Again, love a boundary queen. This girl knows what she's in this relationship for. Money, money, money. And clout. But know that no one knows you otherwise. No one knows you.
This would have been great for her brand, but it's not like she's fine no matter what, right?
She's fine. She's got her $8 million in real estate investments. She's going to be fine.
She's actually like, I would lose money doing this because I could be using Bill's money to buy more real estate.
And he's coaching now, so he's really not paying attention. It's good.
Yeah.
Works out great for her.
It's just wild. This
it
chick
would
is
have been
wild.
it would have been I don't know who would have benefited more, but they both would have done. It would have been a great combination.
I got to tell you guys too, the amount of magazines and articles and weird TikTok videos that I've seen about how Dancing with the Stars this season is actually pretty good. It's interesting. I'm intrigued enough that I might have to watch an episode.
And that's on algorithms for you.
Everybody's favorite magazine, aka Glamour, aka what you'd buy if your mom won't let you buy you Cosmo, just did this whole article about how they've really reinvented their wheel. Like they use top 40 songs now. They don't just have weird bands playing in the background. They have choreographers who are more famous than their quote unquote famous partners. And they've really leaned into getting people who are viral, like Anna Delvey, Alex Earl, Harry Jowsey, like, and getting that younger generation interested. I don't know. It was an argument that made me go, do I need to watch Dancing with the Stars?
It was an argument they bought. You know that, right?
But like, do I?
I mean, I think that's great for you. And I actually do think you'd like the show. I think there's enough talent there that they do showcase the dancing. Like I watched quite a few of it like last year and the year prior because before was Ariana Madix.
Yeah.
I had to support her after her breakup. That's why I started watching.
She needed yours. Brittany Hagen.
Yeah.
From Minneapolis. She needed your support.
Thank you. I have a platform. Yeah, I forget. Everyone forgets.
Everybody forgets.
Because it's not real and no one takes me serious. And then on top of it, I watched last year because of Anna Delvey. And I didn't watch a lot. I just watched the first couple because...
she was out right away.
Yeah, Anna Delvey was out right away. Ariana Madix made it to the end. Honestly, the show is so boring to me. But I get it. I honestly think you would like it because the people that stick around really get into the dances.
And you said about your algorithm, I will say they are doing a better job of making this bite size and really attacking like TikTok audiences and things. And this is smart. They need to make this more social media because you're going to get your appointment television people watching on ABC. What you need to do is get the people that just want to scroll and watch the dances on social media. That's the only way I consume this show right now.
Right.
So they need to make a priority of that because you're going to bring in a much bigger audience that is like the Alex Earl audience.
Now, Kendall, what if we take your points, which are all great points, and we apply it to The Bachelorette? Meaning our recent pick of The Bachelorette, who is a reality star who does well on social media and other platforms, who got picked,
Frankie Paul.
Does that apply to The Bachelorette?
Are you going to try and tell me that I'm going to watch this?
I do feel like you're going to watch The Bachelorette. I feel like I might watch The Bachelorette.
My moral code won't let me watch The Bachelorette.
I've been around your moral code. It's loose at best.
Hey, sus, okay? I keep it at a sus level at all times. And then I go to church on Sunday.
And he rises large, cleans himself off, dips a little hand in that water.
I walk immediately over to the bar. Like any good old small town Christian does.
Preach.
Hey.
Amen. 2 amens and 1 ought to go.
It's beautiful. Nina Dobrev's team is like, no, let's clear the air immediately. Nina and Shaun didn't break up because she didn't want kids.
We said this.
We said this.
We saw through this right away.
These people are like, no, they both wanted a family. It wasn't that one wanted it more than the other. Because Shaun's team's doing this full-on tour. They are doing like we have to tell everybody that it's because Shaun White, you know, your favorite former Olympian, you know, the gold medalist, the guy, the carrot top. You love him.
You love him, the flying carrot.
He wants to be.
Thank you.
Tomato. We were getting there. He wants to be a dad.
Yeah, and here's the narrative people love to grab onto is this model is so vain.
She's
not
actress.
Ready. She is not ready to ruin her body for children at age 35. Is she ever going to be ready?
But those aren't the words we used. We said that she just really wants to focus on her career. But you know what we're insinuating.
You know what we're saying. It's ages old a time. Witch, you're a witch.
Mm-hmm. Well, Nina's people are finally like, yeah, no. They both wanted kids. And they didn't really say more than that. It was just, let me clear the air about this. Because remember, Nina Dobrev has been posting about their wedding. She's been posting about the things that they wanted to do to fix up their house. They've both talked about wanting a family. If you watched the Shaun White miniseries that went on a couple of years ago, they talked about it in that they both wanted a family. And she doesn't have this massive, crazy career schedule. I mean, Margot Robbie has an insane calendar. If you want to talk about an actress who's like, oh, I shouldn't have kids, I'm really working right now, it'd be her.
Yeah.
She just had a kid.
She's the most wanted actress right now.
Jennifer Lawrence just had another baby.
Yeah.
Like, so that just doesn't check out at all. And I'm glad her team, her people, friends, whoever it might be, are finally going, can we just like correct this narrative real quick?
Yeah, that would piss me off if I was Nina Dobrev and we kept going from a place of as women who wanted kids. And like, again, there's nothing wrong with not wanting kids.
Right.
We actually think we should normalize it and not weaponize it. We think that would be lovely. As a show, we feel strongly about that. But when they said she's not ready for kids right now, and I said, no, that's not. If you're 35 and a woman who wants kids and you're in a marriage that you find to be lovely, so much so you're posting about your wedding, that's not the way you would think. And we just know that.
We just know that.
And it's true. And she's pissed. She's at home reading these headlines as Shaun White's team creates this smear campaign around the idea of, let's stay away from the real reasons that Shaun White and Nina Dobrev broke up, because we want Shaun White's brand to be squeaky clean, because we're looking for that Olympic
2026, baby.
Olympic correspondent title.
Yeah. Which, like, NBC has basically been like, here's the red carpet.
Yeah.
You may accept your rose.
Here's the tomato carpet. The red.
Here's your throne, honey, for him. It's just so, it gives such ick.
I know.
And like we've been so clear about, his team's very careful.
Oh, yeah.
They're not saying anything negative about her.
It's the Joe Jonas of it all. That's what it reminds me of. Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner. So thank you. Sophie Turner. When they broke up, Joe Jonas, his team was kind of planting, she drinks a lot and goes out.
She's a party girl.
She got married so young.
Yeah.
And still likes to go out and have a good time.
And look at Joe. He's got the kids at Disney World.
Oh, they're eating frozen yogurt together. Everybody knows good parents feed their kids frozen yogurt outside in a public place to take photos.
It was so weird. It's like we've never seen these kids and suddenly we're seeing photos of them.
Yeah.
And then within months, they were moving to the UK to be with her, which is great.
Well, they share time.
They share time, but it went from this full 180.
Yeah,
of like she's a horrible human being.
The attacks were so visceral; it had to be coming from Joe Jonas's team. And then once honestly, it took about a year, 6 months to a year, and all of a sudden they dissipated. And we have posts along them co-parenting well together, where they share time with their kids, and they are sometimes in New York together, sometimes doing things together. But initially, it was the same concept of, let's get ahead of this. We don't. And it was funny because at the same time, Nina Dobrev has not come out and said anything really.
No. Other than these like insiders, friends of hers saying they both wanted kids. They also said they were very loyal to each other. She's devastated. It's a very fresh breakup for both of them, and that she's being supported by her closest girlfriends. Dang. So like just nothing about him basically.
Yeah.
But speaking of which, have you seen these photos of her and her closest girlfriends?
And one of her closest maybe boyfriends?
She's on this yacht. She's doing fine. She's with Kaylee Teller.
Kylie.
Why is her name spelled Kaylee? Okay, is this a moment where we go, can we just spell names how they spell?
I agree.
Thank you. But thank you. Kylie Teller, Miles Teller's wife, and Zac Efron, and Chase Crawford. And I think in his girlfriend, right? Might have been on there too. Either way, all the hottest people you could possibly put on a boat are on this mega yacht together, taking pictures. She looks fabulous. And she's like, this is just a lovely way to me for her to be like, don't worry, guys, I'm fine. Remember who all my super famous, super hot friends are? Remember when you loved all of us? Like, think Vampire Diaries meets Gossip Girl meets Get Your Head in the Game. High School Musical, Zac Efron.
Get your head in the game.
I mean, you told me that these people would all hang out 15 years later. I would have been like, stop.
Yeah, this is great. Good for her.
Millennial catnip in this photo.
She seems to be doing okay. I also did search that what I think is Kylie is she has confirmed that she likes to pronounce it Kelly, to which we can't.
Oh, God.
It's definitely Kelly.
Okay, well, it looks like Kelly more than it looks like Kylie.
It literally is Kelly. How you pronounce the second half is Lee.
Lee.
And it's Kelly.
It's Kelly. Okay.
It's Kelly.
I looked it up and I was like,
how you spell my middle name.
I actually was just watching Taylor Swift talking about the gift that she gave her. Because remember the huge ring that she gave her? And I was like, oh my, Kelly, this is so amazing. I pulled that up just so I could figure out what her name was.
How the hell do you say her name?
I know. I looked it up and I went, I thought it was Kylie this whole time.
And may we just add, Zac Efron is also single.
I'm
not saying she's doing anything because like she's probably just very heartbroken, but like he's fun to look at.
Like the way you get over somebody.
Also, just staring at him would probably also help me.
Specifically, the way you get over someone is get under his Zac Efron. That's the only way.
Zac.
Any other guy will not do. I hope you love Hot to Go. Comment, subscribe, all the things. Share it with a friend. And Mike, when we get back, we're going to be talking about Project Down and Dirty because it got announced and we know the theme.